Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and we are back on Pokemon Showdown today for another Sun and Moon OU Showdown Live, using this really cool Dragon Dance Gator set with Life Orb, Sheer Force after a Dragon Dance boost. If we can outspeed stuff, they're just gonna die. Ice Punch is there for stuff like D-Knight and Garchomp. Earthquake hits like Heatran, and Waterfall is just there for general stab. We have this really cool sub Kyurem-Black set with HP Fire, just to hit Scizor and Ferrothorn, which Ferrothorn is a really big problem for Gator if it is defensive, so that's really the main reason why I chose this. We have Defog Lottie support just to provide some hazard control. Kyurem doesn't appreciate hazards, Gator doesn't really want to get chipped down, so really just needed this with HP Fire once again, just to deal with Ferrothorn because that's the biggest check to Gator in the tier. We have a defensive Landorus tier right here, can Earthquake Ferrothorn a few times, has rocks, HP Ice can handle other Landoruses and this U-turn in general. We have Scarf Jirachi right here, can really help against fairy types such as Tapu Lele and Magearna, and can switch into Lottie, which we did not have a great Lottie switch in before, and Mega Manectric as just a regular pivot right here. Outspeeds Greninja after it gets its Battle Bond, which is really cool, something Tapu Koko can't do, which is why I like choosing this mon over anything else. So let's go ahead and get a match. Let me make sure my settings are correct. As it appears they are, so let's go ahead and get a match. Hoping we don't find Stall, as we find this, unfortunately, has Bisharp on his team and Venusaur, so we're gonna have to weaken those before we can do anything with our Gator. But Kyurem-Black is actually gonna like destroy his team. I honestly want to lead off with it, just expecting like even if he leads off with Koko, I just go Jirachi, which is not the biggest of deals. So, or I can go Lottie, but I'll just lead off with Kyurem. And he actually ends up leading off with his Greninja, so I'll go directly out into my... we don't have a Greninja switch. I'll go right for the Fusion Bolt right here, and see how he wants to respond to this mon. He ends up going right for the Toxic Spikes, which is totally alright, I don't mind. That's going to do a big amount of damage, and what I can do here is just go right for the Fusion Bolt again. If he decides to go for another Toxic Spikes, I don't mind this at all. I'm willing to sack off my Lottie just to defog. I'm hoping he goes Bisharp here and like tries to Sucker Punch me, because then I can substitute up and just, we are lefties, right? Yes, we are. Okay, so cool. So Bisharp is fine. If Tapu Koko comes out, I'll be forced to switch out. Probably into my Jirachi. And he might go for an electric type attack. Not sure what the Tapu Koko wants to do. Landorus can come out if it's Scarf, but if it's not Scarf, then that's not really a check. Magearna can come out, but that just gives me Jirachi too, so I think we're in a really dominating position right here, despite all these Toxic Spikes being up. We'll see what he wants to do about it. If Bisharp comes out, I'm going to test the waters with a Sucker Punch and go for a substitute, and we can probably fire off a Fusion Bolt after that. Probably hits harder than Ice Beam and Hidden Power Fire. HP Fire goes to, yeah, it'll definitely hit harder than HP Fire. He's taking his time. I'm hoping Venusaur comes out. He does go Bisharp, so I'll substitute up right here on hopefully a Sucker Punch. On an Iron Head, okay, so he's not playing around. So this is going to allow me to go out into my defensive Landorus. I'm willing to give this guy a Defiant boost, I don't really care. He goes for the Iron Head again. It does a lot, but like, I'll get up rocks right here. Probably on a Sucker Punch. Well, actually, do I lose if I don't knock him out right here? I'll just go right for the Earthquake. I'm really not... I think we could live a Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch has the same base power as Iron Head, and he only did 45, so we should be fine right here. Yeah, we live this, and we're going to be able to knock this thing out with the Earthquake. I'm glad I went for... I could have gone out at my rocks for free, but it's really not the biggest of deals, because we're up 6-4. Kyurem-Black is looking really threatening. The only thing I need to do is get rid of these hazards so that it can do some more work, which I could probably do on Venusaur. The Toxic Spikes don't really affect my team that much. The only thing that actually poisons are Manectric, Kyurem, and Gator, which are a pretty big win condition, so I probably should try to defog as soon as I can. He goes Landorus right here. At this point, I'll just throw off the HP Ice. As he misses a Stone Edge. Sucks for him because he would have just knocked me out. I don't know why Showdown is doing that, but he's gonna do that. As what I'll do here is just go Lottie, and I'll just defog these hazards away. I don't want these getting in the way of my Kyurem in the back. As he's gonna go for Supersonic Skystrike, it looks like. Continental Crush, which we're gonna live. So I can start off a Psychic right here and knock him out. And fortunately we don't have Roost on the set, so we're gonna be weakened for the Kyurem, but that's not the biggest of deals. I think Kyurem is just gonna win the game, or Gator. Gator can actually win the game by Dragon Dancing up. So he's gonna bring this mon out. I honestly don't want to go hard Jirachi because it can Iron Head sweep if we need it to. I don't want to sack this mon off either. I'm honestly just going to sack off Gator. I don't think it does as much as it needs to this match. It actually goes right for that, so what I'll do here is just go for the Earthquake in case he decides to not Thunderbolt, as he does. So now this allows me to go right directly out into my Manectric. I can just Mega Evolve and throw off a Thunderbolt. Hoping he stayed in, as he does, so that's going to do a big amount. As he decides to go for his own, but I know we take it, so I'll just go right for the Flamethrower. Should knock him out. As it does, which is great. Shift Gear Magirna could be a problem, but we do have our Jirachi in the back, which I'll go directly out into now. On a Shift Gear, we don't outspeed this, but we should be fine with that gone. I'll just go right here for Fire Punch. We should be fine even if he... Actually, no, he could win if he somehow manages to 1v1 me here, but I don't think he can. Either way, I need to go for Fire Punch right here. If we score a burn on the Venusaur, if what's to come in, that would be great. Not sure if he's going to try to 1v1 me. He's going to try to 1v1. Hopefully he doesn't para me. As he doesn't, we can go for Fire Punch. We do get a burn, so that's going to negate the leftovers recovery. I can just go right here for Fire Punch again. And what I'll do here is just go for another Fire Punch. No crit. Okay, great. We 1v1 him pretty nicely, and that's going to be the match. He needed a crit or para one of those times, as he's not going to get it. What I'll do here is just go Lottie, I think. Or I could just stay in. Let's see what he wants to do. He's going to go right for the HP Fire, and that's going to be able to knock me out. And you know what? I'm ending this game with Kyurem. Not my Lottie. I'll go right here for the Ice Beam. We do have 152 special attack investment, I believe. Or did we run the 160 spread? We 152, yeah. So that's going to be able to do a lot of damage. We'll see what he went for. Went for a Sludge Bomb. That's not going to be able to knock me out. He does poison me, and I'll just go right here for the Ice Beam to knock him out. So that's going to be game number 1. As I said, Kyurem did a lot of work. We're still looking to get our Gator sweep, so hopefully that can work out later. I'm glad we're using a more standard team that I'm more used to, because we really need to ladder up. Find this. This is a team that Gator can definitely just punch through. Pretty easily, actually. I just want rocks up, and then it'll actually just win. He could lead Mew, just trying to defog my rocks away. But even if he does, it's not the biggest of deals. We actually have trouble with Mew a lot. I could actually honestly just lead off with Kyurem to see if I can sub up on the Mew. He actually leads off with the Greninja, so this is a pretty free Fusion Bolt. Or an Ice Beam, if I'm really expecting him to be Protean, but I'll just go right here for the Fusion Bolt. If he flinches me with Dark Pulse, that's going to suck, but I actually want to open the damage calc. Don't flinch me. We do get our Fusion Bolt off, and that's going to blow that thing back. So threat gone. He goes directly out into Magnezone. I will go right here into my Landorus. On the Flash Cannon, which does a lot. I know he specs. He could still outspeed me though. I want my rocks up at some point. He is going to allow me to bring this mon in. What I'll do here is just U-turn out, I think. He actually just knocks me out with Psychic over anything. Is that offensive then? I'm not sure. I'll go Manectric right here. And I'll just Mega Evolve and Volt Switch out. Probably went for a Defog. But that's going to be able to get some damage off on him. And I'll go Kyurem right here on the Defog. And I'm hoping we outspeed right here and I sub up on this Will-O-Wisp. That would be amazing. Because then I can just spam Ice Beam. Go for Will-O-Wisp. He goes for Psychic. Do not have Will-O-Wisp? I'll Ice Beam right here. He goes for Psychic and does a good amount. I know he's soft boiling eventually. Let's go for Ice Beam again. Is he offensive? I think he's offensive. I'll go Gator here and just see if I can win now. Dragon Dance up. Hopefully he's not. If he shows Willis now, then this guy's actually the best. So he does. So sucks for me, but I'll just go right for this again. On the soft boiled, we'll go right for it again. On a psychic, that does way too much. I'll go right here for the waterfall. If we flinch him, then we can maybe win. We don't. So now I think my only way of winning is with my. I have to go Lottie here, and I'll go right here for the Draco Meteor. Hopefully knock him out. So we're all going to be able to get rid of that thing, but we really just lost all our win cons for no reason. He goes Lottie here. I'll go Jirachi. Hopefully he's not Dragon Dance. He is Dragon Dance, so I'll just try to Iron Head here. Or I could just go right for... No, I'll Iron Head. And now I'll double into Manectric on the Magnezone. Or the Zygarde, that works too. And I'll just HP Ice right here. This I will Flamethrower. I know he specs, and honestly we might still have a chance at this match now that we just need rocks up. That's the big thing. I can't let this thing get damaged or else I'll just lose to Scarf Gengar. So we'll go Jirachi right here on a Thunderbolt crit, which just sucks. But now I can go out into this, and I'll just start throwing off Psychics, I think, or HP Fires. As I know that specs in, I'll go right here for the Psychic again. It's really just going to come down to whether or not Zygarde has the extreme speed, or whether we can OHKO it with the HP Ice. We're going to be able to knock that guy out. I'm hoping he goes not Gengar. If he doesn't go Gengar, then it's not he goes Altaria. This is going to die to Psychic. Yeah. Did we just bring it back? Goes Gengar. Can I win a speed tie? I can't. He's going to knock me out. So now I just go right here for the Thunderbolt. The Scarf, so I don't know why I didn't go out into this thing first, and that's just going to be the match. So, unfortunate loss right there. We could have easily won had we just played our win cons better, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and find another one right here. Still looking to get the Dragon Dance Gator, so we can find another Mew team and a Zardwide Dug Trio. I think this guy just snagged a team from like Aura, so you sample teams, but what I'll do here is just lead off with my Jirachi on the Coco, so I'll just U-turn out right here. See what he wants to do. Just stay in. So I'll go, I think, Lottie on this. Yeah. He goes for the taunt, just perfectly fine. And I'll just go right here for the Psychic. Hopefully we can get a Spit F drop on probably the incoming Mew. Goes for U-turn, which does way too much. Why did that actually do so much? I'm hoping it's defensive Tangrowth too. If it's defensive Tangrowth, that's great. We'll see if it's Assault Vest or defensive right here. It says up here it is Assault Vest, so unfortunate. He's probably going for a knockoff. I'll just go Landers right here and get at my rocks. Or U-turn out, just on the incoming Mew. Stealth Rocks is alright. And then I can U-turn out. So just go for Giga Drain. Not sure why. I'll U-turn out right here. Bring in my Kyurem on a Giga Drain. And I'll just sub up right here. Hoping he doesn't stay in and go for knockoff. Actually, knockoff might not even break my sub. He should switch out right here. I would switch out. Probably into Mew. If he actually goes Coco, so this is great because I'm going to be able to get Fusion Bolts under the Electric Terrain off on this guy. We got a substitute up. Is Fusion Bolt stronger? It goes to 100. Goes to 150, 75. This is definitely stronger. That's not breaking my sub by any means. And now we have Fusion Bolts under the Electric Train for Mew, and he's just going to forfeit that match, yeah. Kyurem was just about to rip through his team pretty badly. Still looking to get the DD Gator sweep. Hopefully find a team that's really prone to it. Even Stall. Like, Stall is really weak to DD Gator. Oh, this guy's like going to get completely destroyed by it. We have Kyurem-Black's HP Fire for this too. Kyurem-Black is like stealing the show right now. But I honestly just want to lead off with my... He could lead off with the moment my Gator gets up to +2, I just win with it, I think. With hazards up. So that's going to be my priority. He does lead off with his Kyurem. So I'll go Jirachi right here on the Ice Beam. If he is Rail, he goes for Earth Power, but I would just Ice Beam here if I was him. He does go for the Ice Beam, so hopefully no freeze. No freeze. So now what I'll do is just U-turn out. It stays in. Probably to Ice Beam again, or Earth Power. I'll just go directly back out of Landorus. He goes for that Earth Power. And here I'll just get up my rocks. Or actually, I'll just go Jirachi again. There's no point in predicting. He went for the Ice Beam, so I'm glad I made the play that I did. And what I'll do here is just Iron Head. Knock that, hopefully flinch. Yeah, we do flinch him. And I'll just Iron Head right here. He could have made the calls and probably, like, won, but he decided to play it really safe and just attack whatever was in front of him. Which I can't blame him. I like to do that with that Kyurem too. Just attack whatever is in front of me. No risks with that Mon. I honestly want to, like, switch out, double out here, but I need to get my hazards up, basically. His only hazard control is potential Defog Scizor. So if this thing's gonna come out, I'll go directly out here into my Landorus. I can probably take some Swords Dances. Goes for U-turn, so he's gonna take some damage. He's probably gonna bring out his Kyurem again, which is totally alright. There's the Kyurem. Now let's go Jirachi on this. He could overpredict and just go for Earth Power, but I would just go for Ice Beam right here. I mean, then again, Jirachi being weakened kind of blows because it's my main response to the Tapu Lele. So I don't know if this is the best play, but I'll just try it. Because Landorus is even more important, because it's the only way I get up hazards and try to sweep with my Mon right there. He goes for Ice Beam. He's gonna die to Life Orb Recoil. So, great. This Mon can still check the Lele, but it can't really counter it. If he goes Landorus, I'll hard switch, not U-turn, because I don't want to take a Rocky Helmet damage and then just faint for no reason. I'll probably Scarf. This is gonna be a threat. It's definitely gonna be a threat. What do I not need? Do I need Lottie? Oh, you know what? Lottie does nothing. Does way too much. I'll just go right here for an HP Fire in case he wants to choke and go Scizor. He honestly should go Scizor because, you know, he's just gonna stand. So I'll go Kyurem right here. And I'll just go right here for the substitute. I could go hard HP Fire, but I really don't want to predict. And we'll get Leftovers Recovery back anyway. If he stays in, that would be a choke on his part. But I need to keep my Mons healthy for this Scarf Gengar. And I need to figure out what I set up on with my Gator. Go Scizor. So I'm hoping he doesn't Bullet Punch right here. I'm hoping he like U-turns. I'll go right for the HP Fire and hopefully knock him out. He does Bullet Punch. We'll see if we knock him out with this. We do not knock him out. That's gonna suck. So now I'll go Landorus on the Bullet Punch. He's going to go right down. He crits me with the Bullet Punch, which sucks still, but it's alright. I'm trying to win this match with my Manectric in the back. And we'll see what he wants to do right here. He could go Gengar if it has the HP Ice, I guess. But that just invites in my Kyurem again. Kyurem is still really healthy, which is important. But this, I'm hoping we clean up with Gator, basically. It's probably Scarf Gengar. He stayed in on a potential Scarf Lottie, so I'm not sure how much I agree with his plays, but it's alright. I need to bring in my Gator on something like the... goes Lele on something like the Landorus. So I need to choose a sack right here. I could go sack off this. Yeah, I think this is the sack every time, as we actually live that and get up my rocks, which is amazing. And we probably live this with Jirachi too. Which is funny to think about. We actually was not locked in, so... No, it sucks, but what I'll do here is just go out into my Manectric, and I'll just Mega Evolve and try to Thunderbolt, I think. How healthy is my Landorus? Not healthy at all. Landorus is such a game-defining Mon in this metagame. It always has been. It was like the biggest Mon in Noros too. But I'm hoping he goes like, he's probably gonna T-Tar actually, so I'm just gonna Volt Switch out here. And I think this is where I have to try to sweep with my Gator. I'm assuming Gator knocks this thing out at +1. Because he's going to get the Intimidate with his Landorus. He stays in. So now I have to choose a sack again. We're going to sack off our Landorus right here. How fast are you? I'll go right here into this. I'll go right for the Volt Switch, I think. Sack off Kyurem. And then I'll go out into my Manectric. I will go right here for the Thunderbolt. Not sure if he would save this. He does go Landorus, so now I just have to hope we knock this thing out with HP Ice, which I doubt we do. I should have made the call right there. I think that was the play that I should have made. We don't knock him out though, so it's not. Never mind. I'm wrong. Go T-Tar maybe. I need to go. He does go T-Tar, so I need to let this guy knock me out right here. And then I need to Dragon Dance up twice and win. If we had the Intimidate right now, that would be huge. If he's Dragon Dance, then we just lose anyway. We'd use a Mega Scizor, so Thunderbolt you. Goes right for Crunch, crits me. So now my only hope is to Dragon Dance up, I think. Do I need to Dragon Dance? So we Dragon Dance up right here. See how much Crunch does. It's Banded Crunch, okay. So I think we lose anyway because of Sand turns. But I'll go right here for the Waterfall. Knock him out, but yeah, we're gonna lose because of Sand. Unless it's not Scarf Gengar, which would be so random. He does go Gengar, it's probably Scarf. So let's go right here for Earthquake. If it's not Scarf Gengar, then I think we win. But if it's probably Scarf Gengar. He goes out here into his Lele. He's just going to knock me out with the Sand instead. So, interesting match right there. Sand did 7. Oh no, I'm Life Orb, yeah. So we definitely went down right there. So that's going to put us back down, which sucks. We nearly got the Gator sweep, but it is what it is. This is another team that's really prone to Gator. I'm just going to lead off with my... he has lots of priority though, with a Sucker Punch and the Mach Punch combined. I'll just lead off with my Kyurem, I think. Or I could just lead off with my Landorus. He might lead Zard. I'll just lead off with my Lottie. As he actually leads off with this, so this is great because this is the freest HP Fire I've seen. As we're going to be able to do a ton of damage to that thing. And I will honestly just go right here for the HP Fire again and knock that guy out. He definitely went for Pursuit right there. And we got that play right. I'll start the timer now and ignore. So, glad we got the Sucker Punch Pursuit 50-50 right there correct. You found those way more often than you probably should. This comes out, I'll just go right here for the Psychic. That's going to knock this guy out. Never mind, you're so bulky. That is a lot. But you don't have a Psychic switch in. I was about to Draco. We don't see an item, so let's go Jirachi right here. On the Draco Meteor, which is totally alright. And what I'll do here is just U-turn out on his Zard, which is totally fine. And I'll go right here into my Manectric, Mega Evolve, and Volt Switch out. It's probably Zard Y, just looking at the team. As he's going to bring in this. And you know what, I think it's time we just end this game. Dragon Dance up. Go right here for a Waterfall. Do way too much damage. He actually Drain Punches and gets so much back. Oh, because he had a Figgy. I was wondering how the heck did he get so much back. Drain Punch did a lot, so I just have to Waterfall right here again and hope he flinch him. I never flinch with Drain Punch. I mean with that Mon. But that's alright, I can go Lottie right here. And just fire off a Psychic. Knock that guy out. And this is probably Scarf Lottie. I'll just go Jirachi here again. Went for the Draco Meteor. I'll just go right here for the U-turn. Bring in Manectric. Volt Switch. I'm skipping turns just because this is super obvious what I'm going to do. Not knock him out. Go Lottie here, go for a Psychic. We should be fine against the Zard with Armon. So we're up 5-3, which is great. And he should just bring out his, could be Scarf Bulu, could be Scarf Lottie. If it's Zard, I'll just throw off a Draco. Draco might just Oko Zard, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, definitely from 86. If he goes Bulu, I'll probably have to go, like, Kyurem. Did we do any damage to the Lottie yet? It's not 70 yet. That might put it into range of Ice Beam. I'm not really sure about it, but Ice Beam's gonna be what I click on that with Kyurem anyway. And we'll see what he wants to do right here. Jirachi is still important because it can check the Bulu and the Lottie. So he has to go either Bulu or Lottie here. I would go Lottie if I were him and just risk it. If he goes Lottie, I'll probably have to sack something. Because I'm definitely not going Jirachi. Because I don't think Jirachi can switch into another Draco anyway. We'll see how much it did. It looks like it did. Draco here. Jirachi lost 31.4. Now Jirachi is at 37. So we can actually switch into it again. So I'll just go Jirachi if he goes Lottie. If he goes Bulu, I'll go Kyurem. Even if he just has to make like the play and go for like superpower on my Lottie here, you're just hoping I go Kyurem. It's not the biggest of deals. Is he typing to me? Like I'm not sure why he's taking so long. I could just find another match meanwhile, because this one's pretty much over. You've been disconnected. I'll be right back. Reconnect. We're back in. God Lord, he has 2 players. Okay, I don't know what the heck just happened there, but I'm glad that we reconnected in time. I think there might have been a server reset. I'll go Jirachi right here on the Draco, and I'll just go right here for U-turn. It's actually Scarf, so that's all right. Now I know that my my Landorus will have no issue with this. I can just get up my rocks right here on the Zard, and I'll just throw off a U-turn on this. I'm hoping he's faster than me. He is, which is great. And now what I can do is just go Kyurem. Go right for a substitute. Hopefully he switches out. So he actually doesn't. Let's go for Ice Beam. Knock that guy out. I think we're fine anyway. You'll die to anything, I think. Yeah, I'll die to Ice Beam. And that's definitely not knocking me out, yeah. I don't think you can Draco sweep me. For Ice Beam here every time. You go for Side Shock. I know my Lottie lives this, so I'll just go right here for the Draco. The game ended, so that's just going to be the match. I think we have time for one more. I'll go ahead and check and be right back. Alright, so it turns out it's already been around 30 minutes. It's been like 28.5 or something. So we're going to leave it off right here, as I do like to keep these around 30 minutes. As usual, if you guys are new and enjoyed the live, be sure to subscribe down below for more competitive Pokemon content. And also the team will be down below in the description if you guys want to try it out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.